1. Stephen Piscotty will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Springer is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Andrew McCutcheon gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that Mike Moustakas will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Batting 6th, shortstop.
A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Evan Gattis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ryan Braun into the box here in the top of the 2nd, looking to keep this inning going. First pitch fastball off the plate. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Matt Carpenter strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning.
Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. You know, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mark Trumbo
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Squared that one up just a little late. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. Brandon Moss takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away.
Brandon Moss.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Runner goes for second. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Gaddis. 2 down. Albert Pujols set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brian McCann steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Waka looks in. 1-1 pitch on its way. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is there to record the first out. Jose Altuve will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
Josh Reddick is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance. Leading off the inning, Johnny Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Reddick, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The throw into second, and he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Settling in now, Brian Pena, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Digging in, Elvis Andrus. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far? And that ball gets by him. And it is a run. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stephen Piscotty steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Andrew McCutchen is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2 out with the man at first. There goes Elvis. Pitch outside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position. But George Springer is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Right fielder, George.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Waka's ready. Here it is on 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw in time, and he is nailed at second. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike
Moustakas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Andrew McCutchen is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Matt Carpenter is into the box. He was a strikeout victim.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a throw over to first. And another throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Reddick is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Mark Trumbo. He reached on a single in his first try.
Mark Trumbo.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jung Ho Gong heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Shortstop.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run.
The left fielder, number 11, Evan Gaddis.
So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Gaddis is retired, and there's 1 away. Ryan Braun comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is skied out to deep center field. McCutchen ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Brian McCann is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This one's flared out toward left. Peralta onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Brandon Moss. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And reined in 1 away. And with 1 away now, we'll see Albert Pujols hit with the bases empty. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
3rd baseman.
Striding into the box, Johnny Peralta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Jose Altuve will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Josh Reddick comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes 2nd with ease. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your 1st out. George Springer strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch out. Nothing doing. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Will Myers stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he takes ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Mike Moustakas strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Kevin Segrist will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Number 10 will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, and McCutcheon's gonna nail him trying to score out at home plate. Leading off the inning, Brian Pena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Catcher, Brian Pena.
Popped up. Gong is there for it. 1 out. Elvis Andrews will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Gung's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stephen Piscotty will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Jung-Ho Kang is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Too high, 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Evan Gattis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Moss will handle this one, and there are 2 away now. Ryan Braun will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
It's time for the...
Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutcheon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter.
13, second baseman, Matt.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Gaddis will make the play here, and that's out number 2. Mark Trumbo will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Brendan Moss will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brian McCann comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. Alex Reyes will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Alex Reyes. This change for the Cardinals.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Number 10.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Josh Reddick stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the seats, 0-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Ground ball right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Albert Pujols will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Now in the box, Johnny Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line softly out toward left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Brian Pena stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's a look over to first.
Be safe.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Throw into second, around third, and being waved on home. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. So striding in, Elvis Andrus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have him try to get a little more speed out there. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Myers will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Right fielder,
Stephen Piscotty is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Kicking off the top of the 9th, George Springer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
first baseman number 4, Will Myers.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th. Number 10 stands in.
Number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Andrew McCutchen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Altuve is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Tony Sipp will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
Jed Jerko will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Jerko.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gaddis sprinting after it, and that's the second out of the inning. Mark Trumbo digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Giles is on now to try to close things down here.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final.